Hi bro, what's up?
Hey bro,
I'm Riyadi. I just finished editing a video, but it feels kind of good. Do you have any tips to make it more creative?
hi Riyadi, I'm Anggi Purboisesa. Absolutely, try color grading first, it all make the visual pops. Also add some fun transitions like zooms or glitch effect.
Sound good. What about the audio?
Definitely used upbeat background music, have seen in sound effect for things like transitions for text popping up.
Great idea, bro. So I did caption.
Yes, animated caption really help keep people engaged.
Awesome. And how should I end it?
Finish with a call to action and a creative outro that are leaving a lasting impression.
Thanks to Anggi, I get to work on that. Okay, bro. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks Riyadi.
Hello guys, welcome to this my presentation. My name is Muhammad Riyadi and my nick is 192400932 and I study at Dina Sarana Informatic University, and today we'll be learning about a key part of English, the infinitive. We'll explore what an infinitive is, how to use it in sentence, and the different ways it can appear. Let's get started. This is a table of contents of the material we will discuss. There is title and what is infinitive, infinitive as a subject, infinitive as an object, infinitive as a complement, infinitive after certain verbs, infinitive to show purpose, infinitive without to. And now we move on the next slide. Infinitive in English subtitle is a brief explanation and usage of the infinitive verbs. Introduction. Infinitive is the best form of a verb used in many different situations in sentence. Purpose of the presentation. The purpose of this presentation is explain what an infinitive is in function and how it used in English sentence. Overview. What is an infinitive? Function of infinitive with certain verbs. And next, what is an infinitive? Content. Infinitive is the best form of a verb, often preceded by to. Example is to eat, to play, to study, to run, and others. It is used to express action, goals, or intention in sentence. Additional information. Infinitive can function as subjects or objects or complements in a sentence. Infinitive are often used after certain verb, adjective, or nouns. Next, infinitive as a subject. Content for infinitive can be used as the subject of a sentence. Example is to read is fun. Membaca itu menyenangkan. Number 2, to travel around the world is my dream. Artinya bepergian keliling dunia adalah impian saya. Number 3, to learn a new language open many opportunities. Artinya belajar bahasa baru membuka banyak peluang. Next slide. And now learn about infinitives as object. Content. Infinitive can function as the object of a verb. Example is she wants to learn English. Artinya dia ingin belajar bahasa Inggris. Number 2, I need to study for the test. And they decided to leave early. Okay guys, next slide. Alright, and now infinitive as a complement. Infinitive can function as a complement, often completing the meaning of an adjective or a noun. It is often used after adjective or nouns to provide more information or clearly. Example is I'm happy to help you, and then she is excited to join the team. And number 3, it is the difficult to learn a new language. Alright, next slide guys. Infinitive after curtain verbs. Content is some verbs are followed by an infinitive to complete the meaning of the sentence. These verbs often express action, desires, plans, or intentions. Additional notes. Common verbs followed by infinitive includes 1. Need, decide, promise, hope, and plan. Example, she decided to study abroad, and then I hope to see you soon. Alright, next slide guys. Infinitive to show purpose. Content. Infinitive is often used to show the purpose or reason for an action, and then it explains why something is done. Example is I studied to pass to Example is I studied to pass the exam, and then C exercise to stay healthy, and the last he took a day off to rest. Alright, next slide guys. Okay, infinitive without to. Content. Infinitive without to is used after curtain, modal verbs, and some other verbs. Modal verbs like can, will, must, should, might, and would always followed by the base form of the verb without to. Other verbs like let, make, and help also follow these patterns. Example, I can speak Spanish, and then they must leave now. They must leave now, and the last, she let me go early. And yeah, the email presentation is finished guys. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you understand infinitive better. If I'm wrong in speaking, I'm sorry guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment. Keep practicing and see you next time. Thank you guys.